All right, welcome back. I'm Casey Campbell, Great Lakes Post. Pleased to be joined once again by Mason McGaha of the NHRA Pro Stock Series. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Haven't done one of these in a while, so I figured we'd have you back on and update you. How's the season been going?
Well, here about the last month or two, we've kind of gone downhill, and it hasn't been the greatest. After we started out, I feel like pretty slow. We just, uh, I guess, it's not one person's fault. It's like my fault or the crew's fault. We just take a turn, just kind of, I guess, screwing each other. It's just I've done some stuff wrong, driving or my part on working on the car, and then they know screwed up on their part on some calls or whatever, and so we've all just kind of one big circle just kind of messed up, and it's just kind of gone downhill. But I hope maybe we can get back to what we were doing at the beginning of the season right here towards the end.
You're kind of like the Yankees right now, because they're
Yeah,
just
that's exactly what it's like. It's just up, down, up and down. Exactly how it's going.
yeah. I only said that because you're a Yankees fan,
Right, right.
um, but anyway, I know you got some tracks coming up. I mean, you're going to NASCAR country this weekend down in Charlotte for the Carolina Nationals. How excited are you for that as we kind of close out the season?
I'm pretty excited to go to Charlotte. I was after we lost just this past Sunday at Reading. I had lost because of us, or I lost because of what I did, and I every time we lose, I'll be all upset and I'm like ready to go home. And then about a day later, it's like, all right, when can we get back? And so I guess I'm ready to go back. And Charlotte is where I runnered up at the four wides and almost almost won that first one. So maybe we'll have a good baseline to work off of.
Yeah, you need to get a Wally there, bud. For
That that's
for
what
the
I really
season,
want.
maybe for the season they're in. Maybe you need a luck charm. Maybe that's why you're not wearing it, because the last two times we've interviewed you, you've worn a hat. So
Yeah,
maybe you need to change things up a little bit.
exactly.
Um, okay. So what's the plan for the rest of the year? I know that Pro Stock does not run every race, but for the rest of the year, I think you only got like 5 races left.
Yes, I think it's 5 races because we go Charlotte, St. Louis. I think we'll get a break, go to Dallas, and I think there'll be another break in there, and then Vegas and Pomona if those happen. I don't know. I mean, who knows
Yeah,
what happened? Right?
of course, Bristol's somewhere in there too. So
Yes, Bristol's in there, but that's the one we'll skip.
is Pro Stock going to that though?
No, there'll be no pro slot.
That's right. Yeah, Pro Stock does not run all the races for people that just don't know. Okay.
Right.
Let's see. You're in the countdown. You're like fourth or fifth in the countdown. I want to say.
I'm like ninth right now because like I said we were good and then just totally went downhill. I mean, countdown's nice because you get to restart, and I think we're like 157 points out of first. I mean, if you were
Yeah.
to go out and go to the final or win or something, you could probably regain a good chunk of that, depending on what the other people do. But just going rounds is gonna help out. Period.
Okay. So like, how do you like do the? So how do you like get ready for a race? Like, do you like do you like music? Do you like talk to the crew? What do you do?
Well, like we'll come back from a run, and then I have to do the engine maintenance, so that's nice because I have something to do, and so I'll service the motor and make sure it's okay, and then either me or my crew guy Dwayne will pack the chute. So I'll have a couple of things that I got to do between the runs, and so I got you know something to keep my mind off things, I guess, and I'll do that, and then once that's all, I do my part, I can kind of just hang out and you know talk to everybody, and just wait till the next round.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Okay, so I figured we always ask fun stuff on here. So let's
Mhm.
see. Um, okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you like flights?
Uh, I guess it depends. Sometimes if it's a short flight, then I mean, I guess it's a 10 because you get there quick and easy. But if it's a longer flight, then it's probably more lower and having to sit in them seats all that time.
Yeah. Um, let's see. What do you usually do? Do you like watch movies, word searches, sleep? What do you do?
I've gotten to where I just try and sleep the whole time. That doesn't work out, but I'll just try and just sit there, my eyes closed, and just wait for the whole flight to go by.
Nice.
Kind
Uh,
of boring.
yeah. Let's see. What's the most interesting thing you've done this year? It could be anything.
I feel like I really hadn't done much except just go race. I don't know if anybody knows. I guess I go to college and stuff and do that while we're not racing, and I'll work at the shop. So I mean, I guess something interesting, not too interesting, but
Where do you go to college?
UTPB. It's the college just like uh 10 minutes from my house. So
Yeah. Let's see. Favorite type of dessert, ice cream. What do you like?
my favorite dessert. I mean, probably like you said, ice cream. Ice cream is just hard to beat.
Um, what is your personality like, you think?
um, Pretty quiet, just very just neutral, just not not loud. Just I don't know. I'm always just kind of guy who just sits in the back and doesn't say much.
Yeah. See, this is why I do this because I like to get out of your comfort zone a little bit because it's fun.
Right.
Um, let's see. Is there a sport that you would not try?
A sport that I wouldn't try. I did baseball and then I did one day of soccer practice and that didn't work out well. But I never tried football because I knew I'm small and I'm not fast. It just I didn't have any I guess characteristics I guess to succeed in football. I wouldn't have mind playing football, but I just there was nowhere for me to really play at.
Okay. Um, let's see. What else? What's your favorite? Trying to think of some good ones. What's your favorite type of car?
Probably a sports car. I always like just sports cars. I have a Camaro I drive, and it's just always what I've liked.
Okay, we need to spice things up a little bit. Okay, so we've done this the past 2 times off camera. Now we're going to do it on camera. So the last 2 times I asked you to draw a car blind, so
Mhm.
basically closing your eyes. I don't know if you have any paper around you, but
I don't have any paper this time.
okay. All right, we'll try that later. We'll try that later.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a letdown, but whatever. Um, hmm, okay. Um, all right. Okay. I think that's all I got for you, unless I think of anything else. But Mason, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us. Maybe we'll have you on when the season ends up.
All right. Thank you for having me.